The girl who killed her sister for flirting with her boyfriend in a video game. Let's get straight into it.
21-year-old stabbed her sister to death for flirting with her boyfriend while playing Valorant. And I recently came across this news story as I was scrolling through my Twitter newsfeed. It caught my eye. To be honest, I don't think I've ever heard of a specific case where a woman is stabbing her sister to death for her supposedly flirting with her boyfriend over a video game. So
Yeah, in my opinion, it was never that serious. Like I understand the betrayal, but it's like it was never that serious, bro.
yeah, honestly, the amount of unhinged people out here are growing by the day. But in any case, in a more official report from the Daily Mail, they did highlight that this woman is 21 and that she did stab her sister multiple times. But what's kind of dark is the fact that this woman stabbed her sister directly in the heart. And when you hear how and when she did this, it's gonna remind you of a specific case that I talked about, I believe, a year or two ago, with another psychopath stabbing her sister while she slept. I won't say too much right now, but let's get to the story. Now, according to this report,
Into it.
an Orlando woman has confessed to stabbing her younger sister in the heart multiple times after learning that she flirted with her long-distance boyfriend through a video game. Fatia Marzin, 21, says she stabbed her sister, who's 20 years old, 3 to 4 times in the heart at 4:30 a.m. in the morning on September 26th. But she didn't call the police till around 7:30 p.m. that night, 15 hours later. So clearly she didn't care about her sister's life at all.
Definitely
It's
did.
not like this was a crime of passion, because as I read along about this story, you'll soon realize that this was all premeditated. Not only did she kill her sister, but she also allowed her sister's body
Why
to
is it?
marinate
Why
for
it
over
sound like that?
15
You gotta
hours
change
to, I
that.
guess, bathe in the glory of what she just did. I mean, the girl is completely unhinged, and keep in mind that this is over a long distance boyfriend. I mean, my god, these relationships got y'all on a chokehold. But I digress. Saima played the video game Valorant, which is an FPS if you guys didn't know, kind of like Overwatch or CSGO.
Yeah, I heard Valorant is lit. I heard Valorant is lit. A lot of people in that shit. Cost and that everybody.
Or both combined, but they played with her sister's boyfriend and often messaged him through the game's chats. Both witnesses and Fatia said the older sister was not comfortable with the relationship Saima had with Fatia's long-distance boyfriend, so clearly there was some jealousy brewing in the air, especially if the boyfriend was flirting back with her younger sister. But after learning that her boyfriend had told Saima that he loved her, Fatia purchased a dagger-style knife set off Amazon. She
Yeah,
hid
she
the
went
knives in the
crazy.
closet and waited until her family fell asleep
She ain't
before
get the-
stabbing Saima in the bedroom.
She ain't do it with the regular knife. She said, "Let me get a dagger knife." She made it personal.
They shared. And here, as you can see, is an image of 21-year-old Fatia Marson. She looks like an ordinary girl, she wouldn't really stick out in a crowd. Everything
Yeah.
about her on the outside looks ordinary and quite unremarkable. But on the inside, clearly she had enough demonic energy within her
She had
to
murder
commit such
on
an
her mind.
atrocious act
Stop.
against her own kin. But as we go on, the report begins to divulge that Fatia knew she had to wait until her family was asleep to stab Saima because she didn't want anybody to hear her screams. This entire thing was pre-calculated from the moment that her jealousy over her boyfriend telling her younger sister that he loved her, she began to concoct a plan to end her sister's life over a conversation she should have just had with her boyfriend. I mean, one would think that if you're in a relationship with a guy and he made it clear that you're gonna be the only one, but now he's backtracking and instead of ending the relationship, he just decides to start flirting with your younger sister instead of, telling you what's up, even if it's online. The best course of action would either be to end the relationship or have a conversation about what's going on. But obviously, Fatia didn't want to take that route as she thought terminating her sister's life would be the best course of action. However, as of right now, Fatia's boyfriend has not been named in any reports, which is probably a good thing because there's some crazy people out there who would actually blame the boyfriend for the
Yeah.
younger sister's death instead of
Yeah.
actually blaming the killer, which is her older sister. And based on further details, Fatia allegedly confronted confronted her sister and her boyfriend at the time about their e-flirting. Allegedly, there were multiple confrontations about this issue and it was never resolved, and it got to the point to where Fatia just felt like her sister did not respect her at all. So not too long after,
she
the
took
boyfriend
that
came out
respect.
allegedly and said that he loved her younger sister to her younger sister while they were playing the game Valorant, which is just weird. Fatia then decided to wait until 4:30 a.m. that same day or night. Fatia made it a mission inside her head to do what she felt like she had to do to stop this potential relationship from brewing any further. And what's kind of scary is the fact that according to this report from Daily Mail, they say that as Fatia was stabbing her younger sister Saima woke up during the attack and said, "What the fuck?" and "Help." They say that Fatia told the police that her sister, and I quote, was moving too much, and that after ending her sister's life, Fatia then began to contemplate about taking her own life as well. But she was talked out of it by another sibling of hers. I mean, honestly, this story is just ridiculous, because not only are you jealous of your sister and flirting with some e-boyfriend who's probably not even in a tangible, real relationship with you, but instead of confronting him about this specific issue, about him telling her that he loves her, Saima that is, or just outright ending the relationship, you decide to murder your younger sister because this guy was just that important. There was no way in hell that you would have been able to get into another relationship with a guy who actually wants to be with you. For all I know, this guy probably wasn't even her boyfriend. Who is he? What's his name? This whole thing is an relationship. It's long distance. Have they even touched each other before? I mean, it seems like this whole relationship was sparked from a video game, and that was their only form of communication based on the details that said that they chatted over the online chat box in Valorant. So I just think it's weird, and I think it's super unhinged and a sign of the times that an older sister would kill her younger sister over what essentially is a video game relationship. But do let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I just wanted to talk about this story because I found it kind of just strange. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and turn on all notifications so you never miss any of my videos. Follow me on IG, Twitter, links are down below.
We're gonna keep it short. Shout out to him. Definitely subscribe to my shit too. Fuck is you talking about? What y'all doing in that situation? Because I don't think it's that serious. I don't think it's that serious, honestly, but that's just me. But with that being said, follow all my social media, link in the description, and I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next video.